Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel E. Scott. I'm a self-published author, which if you don't know, that basically means that I write, publish, and market my books all by myself. I am on a journey to become debt-free and financially self-sufficient, and I'm doing that by using the zero-based budget and the Dave Ramsey method. If you have not already read his book, The Total Money Makeover, do yourself a favor and just read it because it is absolutely life-changing, and this is the plan that I'm using right now. A zero-based budget is basically when you take your income, subtract your bills, and then whatever's left over, you take that money and you separate it into categories and give every single dollar a job. So there's no money that's not categorized or planned for something. Everything is going somewhere. It helps me be so much more intentional with my money and thoughtful about my money, which has been a game changer for me. So today, honestly, we're going to be doing some budgeting catch-up, I guess is what I'm going to call this. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So if you couldn't already tell, I'm sick. I sound horrendous, I'm aware. So we went to Scotland for my 30th birthday, if you don't know. And we got back 2 weeks ago, and my mom was sick when we came back. She had a little bit of a cold, but it went away, and then it came back really severely, and she's been sick for like a week and a half, pretty bad. And then I got sick, and so I'm currently sick, and then she went to the ER the other night for dehydration. It's just been kind of a whirlwind of stress the last few weeks, so I've not been really great about keeping up with my budgeting plans. So if you saw my last video, I had cash stuffed already for June, and then I went ahead and decided to re-plan my money because I had started reading that Dave Ramsey book and realized that, you know what, I needed to be smarter and I needed to really follow the baby steps to a T and do everything that I needed to do to a T. So I kind of repurposed my money, but since then I have not kept up on spending. So I have a few things that I need to take care of as far as spending. So I have these little spending trackers that go in my wallet. I got this from the Aesthetic Dollar. So these basically, they fit in my wallet, and I keep these in there for when I make debit card purchases, like when I'm at the store or something. If I don't have the cash and I use my debit card, I will go out to the car afterwards, use my receipt to write down the things that I bought and which category it comes out of, and then once I've taken the cash out of the envelope, I will make a check mark, and then I'll take that money back to the bank to pay myself back to reimburse my debit card for that item. And I've been doing some online spending lately. There's only 4 things on here, but still I need to go back in here and take the money out. And I also, full transparency, I'm trying to be really honest about my process and how things are going, because I want this to be as inspiring and helpful for other people as possible. And in the last video, I reallocated all of my money, had money left over from the cash stuffing I had previously done for the month, and I was going to take that to the bank and put it in my high yield savings account to go towards my emergency fund. Because right now, baby step number 1 is to save $1,000 emergency fund, which I'm working at, and then I'm trying to pay off my laptop. So this camera that I use and my laptop, I bought with a Best Buy credit card. And the nice thing is that Best Buy has 24 months zero interest, so I don't have to pay interest on my technology or my tech objects or whatever that I bought for another year and a half. But I need to get them paid off so that money that I'm spending on that every month can be put towards other things like my 6 months emergency fund and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And what I was going to say is I deposited that money into my checking account, but I never did take it and transfer it into my savings account. So what I'm going to do first, before I can transfer all that money properly where it goes, I need to take the cash out for these and then set it aside so that I know what's going back to the bank. I did the math already. I took all the money from my checking account. I subtracted all the bills that are left for this month, subtracted the tithes that I still need to pay, the taxes that I still need to do. So since I'm self-employed, I don't pay taxes until April every year. They don't take it out of my check because I have to pay them manually. And so every month I take a certain percentage out of my paycheck and put it in a savings account towards taxes so that when taxes come around, I'm prepared to pay them. So I still haven't done that this month, pay my taxes, set aside money for my taxes. And I subtracted the money that I still need to pay for therapy this month, because I go to therapy twice a month, but my therapist is really bad at charging me. So she's behind on charging me, so I need to make sure that I have enough money for when she does charge me. So that being said, all of that subtracted, I have $1,425 left that needs to go into savings, but some of this is probably going to come out of that. So I need to make sure, we'll just get into as we go along. I'm like, wait a minute. This stuff already came out of my debit card, so it's just some of this is going to replenish that $14.25 and add more to it, and some of this won't, because some of this I'm not going to take out. So, and there's a savings challenge I need to fix. So let's see what I have in high priority to take out. So I already took the 20 out of toiletries because my mom was going into Walmart and she asked if I needed anything, and I gave her my toiletry money to get me some toiletries, obviously. So 2 of the things that I bought on here was I bought some foundations, trying to figure out, I have the oilless, okay, story time. I've been on birth control since I was 17 for acne. And it's been amazing. Best thing I did for acne. But about in January, I think, I stopped taking it just because I had kind of been in a process of just stopping all of my medications one by one, because I just didn't like the idea of being on them if I didn't really feel like they were necessary, and really most of them were for skin. So I was like, do I need these? Should I stay on them? And so I went off of birth control, which was a whole thing. I didn't know how much going off of birth control would affect like my hormones. It was insane. Like my skin reacted, my body reacted, my periods reacted, my like mentality was different. It was insane. So if you're going to go off of birth control, just know it's a process to get like find normal again. And since going off of birth control, my skin has become so flipping oily, which it used to be when I was young, and I'd kind of forgotten that until now. And so I've been on a mission to find foundations that can kind of combat the oiliness, because I get so sick of it. Because it's not like it's just a little bit like glowy, it's straight up just slick. So like after like a couple of hours wearing foundation, it's like I might as well have not worn any. So I tried a couple of new foundations. I'm actually wearing 2 of them right now on different sides of my face so that I could figure out what I liked. When I decide which one I like better, I'll put it on the screen by the time this video goes up and let you guys know which one I liked more. So yeah, I ordered some foundations. Excuse me. So we'll see if there's other categories I can pull that money from. But if I can't, that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. So we'll come back to that one. Editor I'm not touching, because this is going to come out sooner rather than later, I think. I haven't been writing the last like 4 days because I've just been so flipping sick. I feel horrible. Like right now it's taking a lot out of me just to do this, but I need to do it. Also, I'm like deaf in one ear right now, because I went to like, I can't show you because I can't touch my face where you guys can see it, but like I just like pressed on my ear because it itched. I didn't even put my finger in my ear, just pressed on the outside of my ear, and it plugged. And it was like plugged for like 4 days. I'm starting to get hearing back now. I've been doing like drops in my ears and stuff and cleaning it, but still, so I'm like kind of half deaf and sick and like really tired. So it's been a thing, guys. I'm so tired right now. Okay, so groceries, I have this 5. I don't think I'm going to need this the rest of the month. I mean, we're already like 3/4 of the way through the month, or 2/3, whatever. So I'm just going to take this 5 out for now. Miscellaneous, I gave my mom the 5 out of here because I wasn't sure how much all my toiletries would cost. Spending, I'm going to take out, I bought some Copic markers because I've been trying to find hobbies that are just hobbies. So, okay, let me give you guys a little thing here. I don't know why this happened, but all of a sudden it just occurred to me one day where I was like, I really want a homestead. I've talked about this so many times. I want a homestead. I want to be a trad wife. Like, whether or not I'm actually a wife, I want to be a trad wife where, like, I can bake everything myself and cook everything myself and plant my garden and take care of my animals and all the things. But I'm just not good at baking or cooking. I'm good with animals and I'm good with DIY, but I don't have a green thumb for plants, and I'm not good at baking or cooking. But just one day, it was actually around my birthday, I was like, you know what? Why am I, like, in my head, I'd been kind of subconsciously delaying attempting those things until I had the homestead and like had the things I thought I needed to have. I was like, why am I deferring that until later? Why don't I just do them now? And so I baked some cupcakes. They were horrible. We ended up throwing them away. But it was still fun to bake them. And then I was like, you know what? I have that Magnolia cookbook I bought years ago. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to make it a mission to go through this entire cookbook. So one night I made her omelets. I'm going to try making her tortillas to make tacos at home, like with homemade tortillas. I've never made homemade tortillas before, but I'm excited. It's not so much that I'm doing it to like be amazing at it. I'm just doing it because it's fun. And I have a point here. One of the things I've also been doing is trying to get back into creativity stuff. Like, I used to love drawing years ago, but I haven't really done it much since then. And so I follow somebody on Instagram who does some drawing, and she was using these markers, and so I got some markers so I could start drawing. And so this was, all right, I'll show you guys. This one was my first one. And I got a glitter pen. That's what this glitter pen here is, to do the bodysuit. This is the Reputation bodysuit for Taylor Swift's Reputation tour. And then this is actually me wearing it because it's my favorite era. But I accidentally used too much glitter here, so now it just looks weird. So this one did not turn out well. But that's okay, because I'm not like doing it professionally. It's just fun. And the whole purpose of this is to do things that I'm not going to monetize. It's just for me. It's just for fun. It's just for me to spend time creating things, enjoying things. I've been playing video games every night. I'm like, instead of trying to fill every second of my day with work or things that feel, I don't know, productive in a way that socially feels acceptable, I'm like, let's stop deferring enjoyment or deferring relaxation until I feel like I've earned it or I'm at the right place to have it. Let's just enjoy. Let's just chill, you know? I do my writing, but I can't write 12 hours a day or 18 hours a day. That's just unrealistic. I'm like, let's just write, and we'll edit videos, and we'll clean the house, and we'll do the things we need to do, but let's also do the things we enjoy doing, because relaxation is really important. So anyway, that's my spiel, is do things you enjoy. Stop trying to monetize everything and just enjoy life, guys. Part of the reason we're here is to have fun. Yes, to be like lights and everything, but also to enjoy. That's my spiel. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So anyway, I'm just like in the mode where I'm like, you know what? I'm here to be productive and, you know, to serve others and to be a light for God and all of that. But I'm also here to have fun. And you can't, what is that saying? You can't like give from an empty cup. It is true. Like, you do have to make sure that you're filling yourself. And part of that sense of fulfillment is just enjoying this place that we've been given to live for a while. So anyway, I'm done now, I promise. Let's focus. Low term sinking funds. Low term? Wow. Low priority. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so not with it right now. Book cover. We're not taking out a desk chair. I need this so badly. My butt hurts all the time. Kindness still has 5. I could take money out of here. Self-care. How much money do I have in self-care? I have 30. I probably shouldn't touch it, because by the time I get my hair cut, I'm not going to want to save 70 right away. Because it's about, I think it's $75 for your haircut, and I always give her a $10 tip. So I don't really want to take money out of there if I don't have to. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything in holidays I can take out. I did finally send in we did iMemories for my mom for Mother's Day, where, you send in like old cassette tapes and VHS tapes and whatever you have, could be USB sticks, whatever, and they digitize all of it, and then you can access it on their app. And so we did that for Mother's Day, and I finally sent in the box of VHS tapes, so I will get the cost back from them soon. Yeah, there's nothing in here that I want to take out, which is fine. See, this is why when I get money that's quote-unquote unexpected, or I have money that's like left over that I need to transfer into savings, it's best that I do it immediately, because if I don't, I will spend it. Like I told my mom, I was like, if you give me a gift of money and you don't tell me in advance I'm going to be getting that money, I will spend it, because it will be unplanned and therefore feel like invisible money. I need to know. And that's a habit I'm trying to kick, is like just spending the invisible money. I need to be responsible with it. It's just how it is. Okay, pets, I am going to take some out. I bought Daisy this little duck toy that crinkles and squeaks, because she's in here with me like literally all day long inside my outdoor office. And you know what I was gonna say? My brain is struggling today. Oh, she's in here with me all day long, like literally all day. And like we go for walks every day, but we don't play a ton. So, and like her and my other dog don't really play a ton together. So I was like, I'm gonna get her a dog toy. It won't last long. They never do. She rips them to shreds really quickly. But I was like, you know, like once a month she can get a dog toy. I think that sounds fun for her. And she already loves it. Okay, I had it. And no, I don't know what I did with it. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. I need to get some change for this. So, it was only $6. I'll probably take out 10. So we'll put this in here. So I need 90, right? Yeah. So I'll put the 100 in there. Take out a 50. This is my cash binder if you're unfamiliar. When I have cash that is, when I have an envelope that gets to be like, you know, a certain amount and it's money that I'm not going to spend super soon, but I really do need to have on hand at the moment, I set it aside in here, mark it down, and then that way I have all of these denominations to pull from to make change for myself. So then I'll take a 10 out, and that 10 we will put over here. There we go. I swear, my mind is functioning. Okay, so now I have 90 in pets, which is fine. I mean, this is somewhat high priority, but the higher priority is paying for all the things that I bought and saving my emergency fund and then paying off my debt. And then this travel savings challenge I want to adjust real quick. So I mentioned this, oh no, I swear, I am such a hot mess. I mentioned in my last video that a few friends and I are going to go to Covington for, how many times can I start this? A few friends and I are going to go to Covington because that's where they film the Vampire Diaries. I've been there once. It was so fun. It's so cool. Such a cute little town. But only there for a couple of hours, so we want to go and like spend a couple of days there. So I am trying to save in advance. We're going to go next fall, but I initially thought there was going to be like 7 of us, and there's actually only going to be 4 of us, which, what did I just cover up? What did that say? Did that say 175 already? It might have, to be honest. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes, it's 54. Okay. Okay, yes, okay. So this one, I didn't actually need to do that too. That's okay. I just want to make sure, because now that there's only going to be 4 of us, a few things have changed. I want to make sure that everything's good to go. Food is going to be cheaper because there's going to be less of us. 350 divided by 4. So we'll need about 90-ish. And I know that this doesn't all add up completely. So like I don't want to do $2 at a time, so I'll just do $5, and then by the time I get to 90, I'll stop. So I won't fill the whole thing. Transportation, we're not going to rent a car because 2 of the friends that are going have cars, like are going to drive, so they will have access to cars. So we're going to do $50 for gas, roughly. I figure we probably won't go too much more than that. So we'll say like $15 I think should be good, honestly. This one I should be able to save really fast. Because I don't think we're going to, because we're going to stay pretty close to Covington. So I don't think it'll take, I don't think we'll do a whole ton of activities like far away. Activities are going to be the same because I'm paying just for myself. Souvenirs is the same. Emergency, miscellaneous. Okay. I'm going to try not to take luggage this time. I never don't take luggage on a flight, like checked bags, but this time I'm going to try not to do a checked bag, even if it kills me. So now I have that adjusted, because since that kind of changed a little bit, I wanted to make sure that I had it properly set up. Okay, so then, oops, it's this way. We will go ahead and add up how much money this is. I don't think it's very much. It's not, but that's fine. So that's 20, 30, 35, 40. So, that pretty much covers, because how much is this total? 6 plus 10 plus 34, no. So this is $80 total. So that'll cover 20, 30, 35, 40. That covers half of it. So we'll do these two. That covers. But I'm going to put a little mark here because I am going to just consider that having come out of my checking account. I'm not going to worry about paying it back. We're going to start clean now. So this way I know that they are kind of like covered, but also they didn't come out in cash. So that means that instead of having $14.25 left, I have 20, 30, I already said 40. So I have $1,465 left to go into savings towards things. So let's grab my budget notebook real quick. So I shared this in the last video. So this is my high yield savings account tracker. So let me double check that these numbers are currently correct. I'm pretty sure they are, but I just want to make absolutely positive. So let me log into my savings account really fast here. Okay, so I'm on my bank account right now. So this $410 has been transferred in, but this $200 one has not. But the $309 is accurate. It's there. Ooh. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so I need to transfer over the 200. Let's do 1465 is what I currently have in my bank account that I can transfer to savings. So minus the 200, because the 200 is going into my Christmas. So this is all one savings account, so I can keep it separate. And then these are both in the same savings account. That's why this one's highlighted and these ones aren't, because this is one savings account and this is another one. So this one's already good to go. I just transferred the taxes one in. 200 off of what's left over my checking account means that I have $1,265 that I can put into savings. So in order to get 309 up to 1,000 minus 309 means I need to put in 691. So into this savings account. So we had 1465 minus the 200 for Christmas minus the 691 to make this 1K savings, or what am I even saying, guys? What is this? To make this emergency fund fully funded, which leaves 574 left over. Now that I am not going to transfer into savings, I'm actually just going to write a check to go towards my camera and computer credit card payment. So 574 is what I'm going to write a check for. I might do like 564 just because I didn't account for a buffer in my checking account. So let's do 554. That way I have $20 left in my checking account in case I have to, like, you know, in case I buy something with my card and don't get to the bank very quickly. I want to make sure that there's just like something in there. So let me transfer the 691 from my checking account into my emergency fund. So 691, and that brings us up to exactly $1,000 in my emergency fund. As of today, so today is 6, these videos are very delayed, I'm so sorry, but that's just how it is. 617, this is 1K. Okay. And then I need to also transfer my tax money from my checking account into this thing here. So let me put my tax money and the Christmas money both into that checking account. Adjusted the taxes, so now Christmas does have its 200 officially in there. And then instead of 410, we have 495 in taxes. So now all of my savings accounts are officially updated. This is how I'm going to keep track of them to see what's in each one. Again, these are in the same savings account. This one's in a different savings account because I don't want to have separate accounts for every single item, but I want to be able to know what's in each one. So this will help me keep track. So that's good to go now. All my savings are updated. Yes, because I added in this money already. I was going to say, what am I doing with this? But I already added it in to the total I had left over. So we're good to go. I think we are officially completely caught up with budgeting for the month, which makes me feel so much better. I was feeling so behind knowing that I had, you know, things that I had spent, and then knowing that I had money sitting there made me anxious that I was going to spend it and not think about it. So I'm glad that that's all taken care of. All I have to do now is pay my tithes, which I do online, so that's no biggie. So feeling so much better now. And yeah, I'm sorry for this hot mess. I don't know what I even called it at the beginning, but like an update. And for the sounds of me being sick, I'm sure that was such a fun ASMR for you guys. But hopefully this is like, I don't know, helpful to you guys, and so like makes you feel a little bit better about wherever you are. Like if you're on a small income, or if you messed up and you spent money you shouldn't have, or if, you know, you needed to put this money in savings but you didn't get around to it and then you spent it, things like that. Like I said, with some of these, I didn't actually take the cash out. I just took it out of my checking account, what I had. Was that what I wanted to do? No, but it's just the reality where we are sometimes, and we make sometimes not very smart decisions, but you just have to keep moving forward. It's like, I heard someone once say, if you blow one tire, you don't pop the other three, you just fix the one ruined tire, you know, because popping the rest of the tires means you're permanently stuck now. Well, until you can fix them all, versus if you just fix one tire, you'll have to fix one instead of all four. So this is me trying to learn the habit of just fixing the tire that's popped rather than going, oh, we'll just screw it. Because it's not healthy. So anyways, I hope that this is inspiring to somebody, or makes you feel just a little bit less alone or more seen. Again, please do yourself a favor, get that Dave Ramsey book. I kid you not, it's a life changer. It's really hard, it's very serious, but it's 100% worth it. I already feel so much better about my finances and about my future. And once I have a little bit of money set aside, once I'm done probably with paying off my debt, I'm going to take his course. It's only $90, which I think is like amazing and so good of him to only charge $90 for it. Like, that makes me so happy, because it means he's not like one of these guys where he's just about, yeah, prosperity, I'm going to make more money. He's offering something that's really valuable for a very reasonable price, because it's about people, you know, getting in control of their finances, which I just love. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it. And if you're still here, you're so awesome. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.